But we were sitting there Saturday night, and I was watching, watching my Lakers, beat up on the Celtics. I mean, it is what it, never.
I was scared to death, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that game. I mean, it's a rivalry game, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough. But we got a trade that happened.
Yeah.
Big trade.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been a trade that we never suspected was going to happen. And
Sean, would you like to bring your ass to the stage?
We got Matthew Stafford traded from the Lions to the Rams for, a lot of ammunition. Let's go ahead. We here now. What's your thought? What's your initial thoughts?
These motherfuckers are stupid. Ain't no way in the fuck I'm trading a player and those 2 picks. I mean, Matthew Stafford, yeah, you solid. But shit, if Jared Goff can get us in the playoffs, I would have offered that for Deshaun. To be quiet as his cap, I'm offering that for Deshaun at least, especially with the amount of money that is coming. Like, yeah, you getting rid of that terrible ass Jared Goff contract, but I mean,
I don't think that's a terrible Jared Goff contract.
It's not as terrible as it seems anymore.
It's the going rate for top quarterbacks, and
exactly.
Bro, he's just missing the mark, bro. Like, if you look at what he's done since he's come in the league, he's achieved, bro. He has achieved on that team just as much as Matt Stafford has done with his team.
Okay. Well,
and hold on. Let me finish, bro.
I got you.
He's done more in less time in his career than Matthew Stafford. He's been farther, so it's like, I understand Stafford has the arm that people love. He has the heart and the guts, and he wears it on his sleeve. But I ain't swapping Jared Goff for Stafford, bro. And if I do, I ain't spending that much, because to me, they're the same quarterback. One just has a little bit more experience. That is it.
And that was my point. I'm saying, like, look, I'm not offering all of that up for Matthew Stafford, but I do believe Matthew Stafford is a slight upgrade from Jared Goff.
Bro.
Okay, wait. But that slight upgrade got you, like that slight downgrade got you to the Super Bowl. A slight upgrade might get you to a Super Bowl championship. So that's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't say I'm trading you Jared Goff 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a trade.
So what I'm saying is I'd give you Jared Goff and maybe a second. Because to me, it's a swap, and I might do something to sweeten the deal. Because we talk about Jared, like, well, I know I do. I say Jared Goff is like, he did benefit from getting Sean McVay, and we saw what Matthew Stafford was doing, with Matt Patricia. So maybe in my mind, if I'm Sean McVay, Jared Goff is a product of me.
I don't.
Matthew Stafford has some talent, but he's been in a bad environment. So if I take this product of me and ship him out, but give someone who has a little bit more talent, and then I give him to me, then hey, we might be able to talk some turkey. I might, like I said, he got us to the Super Bowl.
I mean, if I'm the Rams, I'm just not giving up that much, because once I say Goff is included, I'm taking away some of these value in these.
Bro, we on the same page.
I know, but what I just don't understand is why they didn't offer that first, and that is what's mind-boggling.
Who knows? They might have.
It's the reason why I'm not saying it's not a bad contract anymore, because it's essentially now for Jared Goff, it's a 2-year, 56 or 53 million contract.
Yeah, that's the going rate.
That's like 26 million a year for a starting quarterback. Like, come on now. Like, if he's trash, you got 2 years, you can get rid of him. Like, it's not that massive of a contract that you're just so stuck. So I'm not even
quarterbacks.
I'm not even like sad about not sad about that. I'm just saying,
yeah,
I get
what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
The second, my main question is, how good is Matt Stafford?
And he might not re-sign with you. He might stay there for he finish out his contract and leave you holding the bag, and you gave up everything. That's a hope and a wish.
I get you, but I just seeing where he's come from. I think he's gonna resign.
How good is Matt Stafford?
I think Matt Stafford is probably like on average, I'd say top 13 QB in the league.
He's in there. I listen. I would not turn down having Matt Stafford on my team, and by any means, no way am I trying to downplay Matt Stafford. What I am doing is saying the separation between Matt Stafford and Goff is not what the Rams paid.
That's why I really couldn't talk. You didn't say it on my point, Cannon.
I'm sorry, bro, but
see, I think I literally think we might need to move on because we all in agreement. Don't nobody want to see us all in agreement. Yeah, that's true. Because we really all agree on this shit.
Well, I'm gonna say my piece right here because I was thinking, I'm like, well, did the league catch up to McVay? Like, could this same scheme, this same system, we know what's going on, we know the plays, we know the play action, we know what is going on, but I think, is he handcuffed with Goff? Is he about to show us some new stuff that he been trying to show us? I don't know. That's why I say I have to wait till the season to give him a real critique of what I wouldn't have still made this trade. That would get me wrong. Candace said on my points, but to see if Matt Stafford is that much of an upgrade, I'm gonna have to see them do different plays or different schemes, different variations of what they got going on, and to actually see if he's really an upgrade.
And this is why I say he may be a slight upgrade, because I think that he does have way better arm talent than Jared Goff.
I agree.
Matt Stafford can put that rocket. Matthew Stafford can put the ball 70 yards downfield if he wanted to. I think that's something that can take them away. And I think that Matt Stafford is a little bit more confident in making tight window, like NFL throws, than Jared Goff. And that's a big thing, because like what we talked about, being college open and NFL open are different. That's why I think Tua had an issue, because Tua was used to people being SEC open and his receivers having the issue. And I think Matt Stafford, he has that, hey, I can get it in there. But he got a little bit of that Joe Flacco, Brett Favre, like, oh shit,
he do.
It's closing. It closed. Well,
his best friend was Clayton Kershaw. Like, they grew up together.
That's so perplexing to me.
So he got a rocket.
Hey, Eric, I understand you believe Andrew Luck is the truth. Andrew Luck was really good, but just go look at the career numbers and tell me the difference between Andrew Luck and Andy Dalton.
God damn.
Just tell me that.
I want to stick with his Sean Hurt point. He had to run this system because Goff was limited. He wants to run the system he ran in Washington with Cousins.
Isn't Cousins limited? Isn't Cousins limited?
Yeah, and let me tell you what he ran in Washington. It was one of the simplest offenses ever. It was a 2-read thing predicated off the tight end.
I got 6 plays. It's like Novocaine. Give it time, it'll work.
And it was a play action, post to Jordan Reed, a play action crosser to Jordan Reed and Vernon Davis when he came, and then there was the backside post off of that to Pierre Garçon. And that's really all we did in Washington. And we ran the ball. When we weren't supposed to be good at running the ball, we had Morris then and then some other backs that came in. But we were always able to decently run the ball. And Kirk Cousins lived off of play action. And specifically play action to the tight end, because we had tight ends in Washington that were a mismatch against linebackers. There was nothing like, when Hill and everybody was saying McVay was a genius, I was saying McVay's a good coach, bro. He's not a genius. Like, that was what we had.
And my whole thing is, sometimes simple in the NFL works very well because too many other people try to get too crazy. And so, what we've seen, look at Stefanski. Stefanski's not doing nothing crazy.
Nothing.
He's living off the run game, and he's setting up the run game off the pass. The pass off the run game, and he's doing that play action. So now it keeps you off balance. That's truly what it's really about. Can you keep the defense guessing? It's not about drawing up the craziest schemes unless you are somebody even Andy Reid. I can kind of tell you what Andy Reid's about to do. Like when Travis Kelce's, our Tyreek Hill's coming in motion on the goal line, they finna do that shovel pass. Be careful. The shovel pass is coming. Like I seen that shit in the AFC Championship game. I'm like, yo, y'all not gonna guard that? So, but it's not about being the most complicated. It's about can you make the defensive coordinator and those defensive players second guess themselves? Can you make them be like, oh shit, are they gonna fake it off of this? Or are they actually gonna run this?
The thing about Stafford is, like I said, he is a good quarterback. He has all the tools. He has the arm, the accuracy, the wherewithal that you want in the quarterback. He got it. He just don't have that that you need to take a team over the top. Like he's somebody. He had weapons his whole entire career.
Okay, but let me
don't work in Detroit like they work in other places.
Let me jump in here with this. He's had weapons in Detroit, but he never had the running game that he might get being in the Sean McVay offense. And so if you have a running game in this McVay offense, I know what you're about to say. They ain't got, but if he's able to be in an offense where people got the threat of, hey, Cam Akers, Malcolm Brown, or whoever the hell else they gonna get in here can actually go off, then we gotta make sure that we can do it. And then all Matthew Stafford really gotta do is, hey, get the linebackers to come up and then throw it over their heads.
It's been an inconsistent running game since Gurley got hurt. Like, I mean, Cam,
but they still a threat though.
He showed up late.
Cam Akers showed some. Johnson showed some flashes. Swift showed some flashes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's some flashes that happen.
Yeah, but it's flashes that happen. But when you're not in the offense that's going to actually predicate your game off of play action.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
This is for Sean. I don't want him to ever think that Sean McVay threw some complicated system at Kirk and he was running it. Please lose that thought. Now,
hey, Sean.
One thing that Sean McVay is a genius at, and AJ alluded to it earlier, and Hill, is all his stuff looks the same, and that's how he keeps you off balance.
And that was about to be my point.
Out of that formation, he's also going to pass out of that formation, and he's also going to play action out of that formation. So when they come out in 12 personnel, the average team, you see 12 personnel, you like they either running or they doing some quick pass, either to the flats or something, or a crosser, right? When McVay come with that 12 personnel, they may go deep up the seams with it. They may go on the post. They may run off tackle at you. They do like you said, it got 5 or 6 plays all for the same look. And
it's keeping you off guard. It's making you think what is really going to come from this. Mariano Rivera had 2 pitches: fastball, cutter.
That's it.
And the difference between a fastball and a cutter is about this much. But you had to be like, hey, is he gonna throw this fastball?
It looked the same every time.
It's gonna be the same arm slot. It's gonna look like it's coming out the same velocity. The wind up gonna be the same. But what it does is gonna keep you off guard because you'd be like, do I need to swing lower for the cutter? Do I need to reach outside a little bit for the cutter? Is the cut like if you're a lefty, is the cutter gonna jam me up inside? I need to shorten my swing.
It's
and
definitely going to jam you if you're a lefty.
It just keeps you guessing.
I don't know who this Facebook user is going. I've been wanting to give him his credit for the longest, but I definitely need him to let StreamYard
follow the rules. Goddamn it!
Yeah, because he's been going off. But
no, 100%.
That's why I say I want to give him his proper credit. Stafford was a problem with Megatron was playing. He hasn't had a top 15 receiver since. Has he had a top 15 receiver since? No. But he
maybe had 2 top 20.
But he had Golden Tate in his prime. He had Marvin Jones in his prime. He had Kenny Galladay in his prime. That's a lot of weapons right there. He had Ebron. They went and drafted. I'm
a little iffy on Ebron, but that's
Ebron wasn't good. That wasn't a good
guy. But it's been Detroit. Like I said, the issues in Detroit are bigger than quarterback, and it's been that way since Barry Sanders and Scott Mitchell. Y'all probably don't even know who Scott Mitchell is, but
who you talking to?
Y'all do. I'm talking about y'all. The listeners,
because Scott Mitchell had that ugly face mask that came down to his chest plate. Listen, about this long,
and Barry retired because of the mess in Detroit, bro. So he retired early for that, and so it's like Stafford has been thugging, trying to get it done, and he realized, like, bro, I gotta get out of here.
See, but that's the same. See, Barry, all-time great. Megatron, all-time great.
He got out of there.
But listen, we understood when they wanted to get out. Is Matt Stafford all-time great, or is he getting that?
But it doesn't matter.
Okay, wait.
He don't want to waste his career.
Do he got to be all-time great to realize, hey, this shit is fucked up? That's like somebody being with the Bengals. Hey, do you got to be an all-time great to be like, hey, this organization is shit? No, you ain't got to be an all-time great to be smart.
And he paid his dues, so he is learning from. I don't want to retire here like they did. So it's like I'm going to learn from a great. And guess what? Maybe I might become great because I didn't follow in their footsteps and stay here till I retired. So we know that Matt Stafford is good. He has the potential to be great, but now he got a coach who people say are a genius. Cannon don't think so. I think he's a genius in his organization and how he calls plays. But as far as drawing up plays, I think they're the same plays we've seen in the NFL before.
That was our guy, Junior. Junior was going off, so we had to give Junior his praise. Junior finally followed direction.
That's my guy. That's my guy, Evie, man. Yeah, that's what he go by. Evie.
That's what he said. He put Evie first. I'm like, whoa, there's got to be somebody else, man. But then we put Junior. I'm like, okay, I seen him.
I mean, he VSU. We go back.
Detroit is still Detroit. He
that's Mark. That's Mark, bro, for real too. Mark introduced me to Evie.
Okay. Matt Stafford don't seem like the 7 Mile Campanella kind of motherfucker, if you know what I mean. So maybe he do need to get the fuck up out of here.
You stupid, son.
I'm just saying.
He went to school with Papa Doc, though.
No, he went to school. No, him and Clayton they probably went to a private school.
You
call it. Real good parents.
But I'm pretty sure it was not in Detroit, man. They from LA. They got to be from LA.
Hey, because I'm gonna tell you like this. In Detroit, the good school that all like the athletes come out of is Cass Tech. But it ain't like the people from Cass Tech in Detroit come from the suburbs of Detroit. Nah, they come from there. So they just happen to be in a place where, hey, you know what? I'm kind of smart. Or you know what? I can play some goddamn football or some basketball. So Detroit is a different place.
Stafford from Texas, man.
Stafford from Texas.
They from Texas.
Doing things you can't believe. It's the 3-man week. We come at you with topics. No, you cannot stop me.